I am dying. To be more succinct, I am about to die. This confession is just my way of attempting to make with peace whatever options I have on the other side. It's a worthless and difficult attempt at salvation from someone who truly does not deserve it. Truth be told, if I weren't about to die, I won't be writing anything about it. I love what I do too much. Plus, I'd be killed by my people shortly after sharing this info with you all. Ironically, as menacing as I have been for the last 40 years, at the end, I find myself more pathetic than my weakest victim. There is a very old saying that information is powerful. It is probably one of the truest things you will ever hear. I was very powerful before my illness. Just not in the way one might describe someone as powerful. My power didn't come from great wealth, or brute force, or political success. Even I am not that narcissistic. My power came from harnessing the mundane and the minutiae of life. I became powerful through observation and routine, through patience and planning, through cunning and camouflage. I and people like me visit your home almost every day, and you all hardly notice. We, or as you'll come to call us, the gazers, know your most intimate details. We know everything about you. When you are home, when you're not. Who you're having an affair with, and when you're on your rag, how many children you have, which rooms they stay in, how often you remember to lock your backyard gates, what type of medicine you take, what you like to eat and drink, who you owe money to, what type of animals you have, etc., etc. Some of you have even brought us Christmas presents, baked us pies, and even allowed us into your homes, into your lives. You've done all of this without realizing that we're the reason you can't find your mother's pearls, had your car stolen, lost your beloved pet, found your father dead, or your mother raped, or your sibling kidnapped, and, well, you get what I'm saying. We, the gazers, are at your service. Garbage men, gas and electric meter men, grass cutters, etc. I was your mailman. The gazers communicate just like you do. We email, post on Reddit and 4chan, etc. We've just been so successful hiding in public that the transfer of information, transfer of the most fantastic details, has never been simpler. The most unsuspecting phrases that you find in short stories like these are, or on message boards, often mean the most sinister and titillating things to a gazer. Going to the store, she wore a short red dress. It's time to put the baby down for a nap. Having roast for dinner. Finally taking the kids out for ice cream. All mean much different things to me and my kind than, well, normal people like you would. We can identify ourselves by the nicknames we have for our specialties. If you enjoyed a little B&E or a little stalking while you stole, you were thrifty. Enjoyed a more professional approach by selling off the information you collected to interested buyers, then you sold Avon, kidnapped women, children, and or pets. Then you were a tooth fairy. As for me, people like me, they called us Picasso. The funny thing is, none of us ever saw our marks until the day the deed was done. That is what makes the system work. If 5 people in the last year come up butchered in my neighborhood on my mail route, I'm not going to be in business long like I was for the last 40 years. No. You see, our power came from the information we all collected. And the better notes I took, the more information was shared back with me. The better the information, the better the pay. whether it be monetarily or a fun fact about my next victim. It was always easy to find garage or estate sales online to sell and collect information. Information was currency, and I was a rich, rich man. Anyway, I'm not writing this to brag or relive my exploits. My hope is that by sharing this information, maybe I'll save up enough lives, spare enough heartache and despair to get some sort of reprieve in the next life. A kind of ridiculous thought now that I'm thinking back to all that I've done. Let me leave you all with one piece of advice. Next time you see a service worker near your home, smile at him or her. No normal person is going to be in a good enough spirit to smile after walking in the hot sun, picking up 30 pounds of your shit for 6 straight hours. If that person smirks back at you, congratulations, you've just grinned at a gazer. But if the gazer smiles wide, well, you may have just welcomed a tooth fairy, or an equally horrifying proposition. You may have even just welcomed home a Picasso. So sleep well, and remember, we're always watching. Always.